The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will be taken in at the 1. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Set, ready. Come on, 18 gainer, 18 gainer. Walk 54, walk 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Danielle Hunter. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game, and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Smooth. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd and 9. Cousins, and he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Cousins to throw it. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times due on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a penalty. What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Hey, 382, listen to me.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Pick it up. Check 3. Recon, 152 fighter. Switch. Shoot. Hey, can't. Where's the hot?
Cousins on 1st down. And this is Cook with a grab. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, exit.
Cousins again. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And they work this out past the 25. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check. Watch 54. Strip that ball.
From the 29, Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. The 40, 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
So you got. He was watch twist.
On 2nd down, Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And he will score.